Hey, hello leaders, and welcome back to another video version of the Run to Your Leadership Challenges podcast. So the video version, you get all of me. You don't, I don't edit the videos. So you'll hear some double takes and mistakes, and I'll repeat a line 2 or 3 or 4 times if I don't feel it really sounded good, because I want the audio or the podcast and Alexa brief to be as crisp as possible. But the video version, I'm just kind of hanging out with you, and you get to see the behind the scenes look, and I give you some extra added value at the end. So I'm going to hit the record button. You'll hear about 4 seconds of silence, and then we will be recording. Hello leaders, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. So let me ask you a question. Do you take at least one full day off from work each week? Let me rephrase that a little bit. Do you have rest built into your calendar for at least one full day each week? Today we're going to talk about the challenge of rest and how important it is for you and your leadership role. Okay, so I'm finishing up the week by talking about a topic that we all need to adhere to. Now, this is a topic that I believe we all need to adhere to pretty strictly, and that is rest. Now, before I begin, let me just tell you that this is one area that I continuously fight, because I'm the type of guy that is always go, 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 and I'm always working or doing something. So trying to incorporate rest into my schedule is like trying to tie down the Hulk, all right? I mean, it just doesn't work. I don't like just sitting there doing nothing. And that's exactly why I really need that rest time. So rest is impossible when you're on your own. So here's the mindset that I used to have, that rest is impossible when you own your own business and are responsible for everything in that business. I mean, come on, I'm filling the roles of multiple people, right? How can I afford to schedule in rest time? Well, for those reasons, rest is critical for me to continue to function at any kind of optimal level. And the same thing applies to you. You need quality rest to function at your optimal levels. I used to be that person that always said, you know what, I'll catch up when... I used to be that person that used to always say, don't worry about it. I'll catch up on my rest and my sleep when I die, right? Have you ever heard that? Or how about this one? I'll catch up on my sleep on the weekend. I'll sleep in. Well, unfortunately, you never catch up on your sleep. My sleep doctors, and doctors with the S, have told me over the years numerous times that you just cannot catch up on your sleep. That's why it's important to get 6 or 7 or 8 hours of sleep every night. Now, this episode is not about sleep, and it's more about intentional rest, being intentional about scheduling rest into your schedule. And I'm talking the kind of rest that's relaxing, the kind of rest that you don't need to take off to recover from. You know what I mean? Those exhausting vacations that you go away for a week or 10 days or 2 weeks, and then you come back from that vacation, that relaxation, and you need a full week to recover from the vacation. That's not the kind of rest I'm talking about here. The kind of rest I'm talking about is pure rest. Nothing on your schedule. No appointments, no plans, no work, no chores, nothing. Just pure rest where you can enjoy your surroundings and the people who are closest to you. Now, rest is so important that I want to challenge. Now, I believe rest is so important that I want to challenge you to start scheduling it into your calendar. Start small with 5 to 10 minute rest breaks. Put those white areas in your calendar. And I'm not talking the kind of white space or rest that you walk around and visit with your people. No, the kind of rest that you turn off your work for at least 5 to 10 minutes, or you turn off your chores at home for at least 5 to 10 minutes and just relax. So the key is, I think, to start small and start working your way up so you get to the point where you have one full day of rest each week. The thing is, if it's not on your calendar, it will And the thing is, if it's on your calendar, it will be, as a minimum, some type of reminder for you of the power of resting. You may squeeze some minor catch-up work into your rest from in the beginning of this. Now, I know you're probably going to try to squeeze some catch-up work and minor work into those rest areas in the beginning of this process, but I'm asking you to fight off that urge. Protect your rest time like it's your most valuable commodity, because it just may be. And be sure to actually rest during those times. Most full rest days will come on a weekend, of course, for many people. However, going to the lake or fishing or shopping is not actually rest. It's more of a fun type of work or activity. You'll soon discover the benefits of complete rest and how they outweigh work breaks. So over the next month, I challenge you to really fight for rest time and try to work yourself up to that full day. And try to work yourself up to that full day of work. And try to work your way up to a full day of rest. Hey, that's it for today. As always, thank you for listening. I greatly appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day, and until tomorrow, have a great rest of your day, and until Monday, run to your challenges. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. And I'm looking at the clock. I got to hit the road here, but I'm going to wrap this up by just saying rest is vitally important to you and to your family, to your organization at work, to your team. And if you are not getting legitimate rest time built into your schedules, even 5, 10, 15-minute blocks of white space that you can just kick back and rest, think. I mean, the greatest successful people in the world do this. They go away, they're rich enough where they can just go away and shut down for 2 or 3 weeks. I read an article last week, I think it was Bill Gates, goes away in some cabin in the middle of the woods and unplugs and doesn't do anything for 2 full weeks. He calls it like his thinking week or something like that. So just consider taking advantage of this, of the rest time, and consider thinking about it. If you don't have any rest built into your schedule, man, you're going to burn yourself out. So try to get adequate rest at night, sleep that is, and then throughout the day, just schedule rest times where you can, maybe start small. Maybe start with one morning 5-minute rest break and maybe one 5-minute afternoon break. And then work it up to maybe it's a 15-minute morning, 15-minute afternoon, but it's just a total rest break where you just kind of read or laugh. Well, reading is a type of work. So just do nothing with that time, okay? I guarantee it's going to pay off for you, and you're going to enjoy, you're going to feel rested when you come out of that time, especially a full day of rest over the weekend. You're going to go back to work being like, man, I feel so refreshed. I feel so great. And that's what we want. All right. So for you to be able to lead your people in the optimal and most productive manner and the most effective manner, you need to be fully rested. You need to be ready to be there for them. Rest will help you get there. That's it for today. Have a great rest of your weekend if you're listening to or watching this on a weekend, or have a great rest of your week. Until next time, run to your challenges. We'll see you.